hot glass studio. We started this in 1998. We have 3 glass blowers. This gentleman right here is John Wolf. He is our master glass blower. He has over 30 years experience. He also has pieces on exhibit at the Smithsonian Museum. The other fella is Jeff Simmons. He's been here since 2000, I believe. And he actually started out as a ladler in the furnace room and worked his way back here. And now he is one of our 3 glass blowers. The other glass blower that's normally back here is Brian Beck. He came to us in January from Florida, and he's been doing glass work for about 7-8 years. What are you making? What you making, John?
3 guesses.
Rondels.
Rondels.
Rondels. There we go.
We got it in 1.
Yeah, but we get one more, because we did 2. Rondels, say it.
Basically, a rondel, the easiest way I can explain it, is a big flat circle. I can show you
Yeah,
a
we looked at a
finished one.
bunch of them. Yeah, we looked at a bunch of them in your store.
She bought a bunch of them.
We're going to make sun catchers out of them.
Oh yeah, let's do
Yes. So how long does it take to make a rondel? Small one.
These are like 5-inch. They take about 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
A little less.
You can see he's constantly turning that rod. That keeps that, because that molten glass, if he doesn't turn it,
Look at that. Look at
then that
that.
gravity will hold on to it and it'll droop that glass. So what you saw him do is that this is a blown rondel, he blew air into it, made it that big bubble, and then he opened it up like butterfly wings, and that gives it that flat
So
surface.
you blow air in through that pipe he's got,
Yeah,
and that makes the
the
bubble.
blow rod, yes.
Well, you got to have a lot of hot air in you, don't you?
Never heard that one.
I hear it a lot for some reason. Now what's he doing? That's just cooling it off?
Yep. Working with it, measures it to make sure it's the right size. And you can see that it kind of looks like it's cracked. We call it the crackle effect. What he did is that when he had that molten glass, blew that air into it, caused that bubble, he dipped it into water and it broke the first layer of that glass. Then stuck it back into what we call the glory hole, keeps it heated and smooths it back over. And that gives it that crack look.
Okay, so now what did he do? He put that in that cupboard?
Yes.
What's that cupboard do?
That is an annealing oven.
It's a what?
An annealing oven?
Annealing?
Yes. What that is basically like a miniature leer. The first part of the leer is actually annealing the glass, so it just lets it set and slowly cool down. That orange glow will go away and the color will start to come back. Then it goes through that whole cooling process of the leer. This is just an annealing oven, so it just sits.
Sits.
And it's going to sit in there overnight until it's cooled down all the way.
Oh.
And then that way these guys can come in tomorrow and they'll all be cooled. They can get them ready to go.
He's making a candy corn. That's what it looks like on my video thing. It looks like a candy corn. See?
Yeah. There's Brian.
Oh, he blew
He's our
it.
3rd glass blower. Blew some air into it, that expands it. You can see how like the slower he turns that rod, the more it droops, so he's got to keep it turning constantly to keep it at that shape that he wants to do. Sit in the water.
And that cracks it.
Cracks the first layer of it. They'll stick it back in the glory hole, and that smooths that layer back over, so it doesn't feel, when you touch it, it doesn't feel like it's all cracked.
But it kind of looks cracked though.
Yes.
How interesting.